I had like a $65 million penthouse.
Wow.
I know. I always wanted to say that.
Popping for Complex, I'm Jordan Rose, and today I am joined with someone not of this realm. Lil Uzi Vert is in the building. Uzi, how you feeling?
I'm feeling really good.
I'm feeling really good too.
How you feeling?
I can't complain. I feel like I have to give you a gift before we even get it cracking.
For real.
You know, I have to break bread with you.
I know what that is. Yeah,
I
saw the shape.
Wait, you saw the shape? You crazy?
I saw that's some pop shit.
You feel me? So we gotta break.
Can I keep it real?
Talk to me.
I really mess with you. You know why?
Why?
Bro, you're the only person that really get it right.
You feel me?
You really want me to tell you the truth?
Tell me the real truth.
Pop Tart, they
kind of went crazy.
Shout out to Pop Tart. They get me right. They get me right all the time.
You feel me?
But they even get it wrong.
How so?
Don't know.
Right?
Like, it's a difference from strawberry and strawberry milkshake.
Right, and this, you know, they discontinued it, then they brought it back like a year ago.
I ain't gonna lie, it's like a sin right here though, because it's like
cold.
It's raw dogging it. We
yeah,
raw dogging.
You gotta have either hot or cold.
It's like this. We raw dogging it. You supposed to be in the freezer.
Listen, we gonna break
bread.
Supposed
to freeze this.
Cheers. You feel me? To a good. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So, if you left Earth after Eternal Atake, what planet have you been on?
It's crazy. Mars.
Okay.
Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
Pluto.
Of course.
Definitely.
Naturally.
Baby Pluto.
Naturally.
What you want to know about it? Like, what you want to really know?
I want to know what you were doing in outer space.
What am I doing in outer space?
Yeah, what are you doing? What were you doing? Whatever.
Well, I'm not there no more.
Yeah, I know.
Obviously, I'm telling my story
mm-hmm.
of when I was in outer space, and I fortunately enough made it back.
Right.
But when I'm in outer space, right,
mm-hmm.
it's like kind of scary sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's for the art of the music.
Right. This is Eternal Atake 2, but you said this is the beginning of a new era, a new Uzi era. What is that era?
What, the new Uzi era?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Really?
I told you when this all happened, I was in outer space. Now I'm back and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna digest everything right now, just like you. Like it's gonna be like, oh shit.
Right. So that's kind of how you're approaching this in terms of releasing this body of work. It's like you want to experience it again with the audience as they're taking it in.
Mm-hmm. I apologize in advance to a lot of my fans.
Mm-hmm.
I knew they all felt the energy that I was, giving out. Basically, I wasn't giving it my all.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm back giving it my all.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why. It wasn't because of, maybe it was like that one fan.
Right.
That like, before I deleted my Instagram.
Right.
They was like, Uzi, you need to get back on your shit.
Yeah.
And that was the last thing I saw. And
Before.
it was just like a Rocky movie.
Right.
And I was just figuring everything out.
Mm-hmm.
I love my fans. That's all I got.
I know that you also talk to a lot of the fan pages often. With this project, did you tap in with them again to get their takes, or did you kind of move away from that?
It's a new era, so like, I would never abandon anyone or make anyone feel any type of way of like, damn, Uzi used to hit us up every day. Now Uzi back on this and hit us up no more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just busy.
True.
But y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I'm watching. Y'all see me every day, and y'all see me in the chats, man. Y'all see me. Y'all always see me. Y'all make sure y'all let it be known y'all see me.
Mm-hmm.
So me just being there, I love y'all. So
real. You still be peeping the godly chat every now and then?
I'm in the chat right now.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
I'm glad that they know that. Oh.
They know that. I'm in the chat. They your name comes up in the chat. Lil Uzi Vert just saw.
Right.
I'm in the chat. They know that. They really know that. They cool. I got different chats too. I got like a chat that's like a chat that everyone don't know about,
mm-hmm.
and these people became my friends for the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I have like one of my friends. He actually like he produced on the album.
On this current one?
Yeah.
One of your fans produced on this.
Was a fan.
Became a friend.
Not even a fan, was a supporter, because he's really my friend. He's like one of my close friends. Like,
wow.
This is like my real friend. Then we played Call of Duty together.
Yeah.
And then after that, I found out he was from Philly.
Wow.
And then he was like, he cool. Like, he my friend. His name Blanco.
Wow.
Yeah, he cool. He's my man.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So you really maintain that kind of open door policy with people who you get to know and trust. It's like it doesn't matter if it's a supporter.
It does matter. It's just life. Like, it just happens sometimes. Like, it's just certain people that you met certain ways that you would never meet anyone else. Like, you know what I mean? It just happens. Like, I couldn't control that this one kid that was in this, like, I picked this one kid. I didn't even know what he looked like. It wasn't even that. Like, I don't know. This kid could have been like crazy. Like,
right.
Nah.
You know, you're probably the only artist who's in outer space, but still down to earth enough to like.
Probably not.
You don't think so?
I wouldn't even like to think that, because then I would think that everyone would be out to get me if I'm the only person that's like this. I think it's a couple other people that's probably down to earth. It's probably other people that focus isn't being down to earth. Their focus is probably more on achieving their goals and, you know, providing. So maybe they're not as down to earth. Maybe like they wouldn't be as cool, you know, because they look at their like work and I look at this like my life. It's my lifestyle. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know there's others down to earth, but down to earth enough to tap someone who, you know, they met in like a
yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person to do this.
Oh, for real?
Nah.
I gotta tap in because that's super dope.
Like, for instance, like I might have done it before him, but without he don't know this how I met my friend, because mine wasn't really public. The only people that know this is like one group chat.
Right.
Like, and I mean, like now the Uzi community know it because they know he's be with me now.
Right.
So it'd be like posting on jets and shit.
Yeah.
But like, I'll say like Kai Cenat.
Oh yeah, true.
He got that kid Ray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did not know
randomly
him. Yeah,
and
he
then
didn't,
kind of.
Yeah, so like I'm not the only person to do that. He changed his life too.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good.
Met him
point.
like at 7-Eleven. He changed his life.
Yeah, while he was out of the country and then brought him home.
So there's probably a couple people that's like, you know, some rare aliens out there, you know.
Right. And I saw that Kai had put one of your tracks, Dummy Boy, I think.
Yeah, Dummy Man. I saw that too. It's crazy. He loved that song.
Yeah.
That's his song. He loved that song. I saw it. I was like, man, shout out to Kai, because Kai really always like support me. Like always. Like no matter what. Like I could be like in my worst or in my best, he's still like just ignore it. Like it just like I'm just like, oh yeah, he's cool. Like he really fucks with me. So I really appreciate him, you know, shining light on me, knowing that we both have something big coming up, because he obviously announced like some type of
like 24 hours.
He had Kim K in there
Yup.
and stuff. I'm like, oh, he's crazy. Like he's like really big now. Like, and it's like for him to like intertwine my music into his like stuff,
roll out.
That was nice, because like, you know, it's people that really, it's probably not, they don't know my music, or everyone doesn't know my music, or everyone not too fond of my music.
Right.
So it's like, maybe it's different rooms that Kai like really like open people's eyes up and they'll like my music more. So I really appreciate him for that.
Yeah, that's one for real, because I even saw in the Marc Jacobs ad that y'all did together.
Yes, I didn't even know he was gonna be there until like I do a lot of Marc Jacobs stuff, like like I'm part of the Marc Jacobs family. So it's a girl named Ava, and she does like all the heaven, and like and she had Kai Cenat pull up when we was doing the photo shoot, and he was so cool. Like he was like chilling and stuff. Like
nice.
It was cool, but I'm saying this because it was like I never been in a room with Kai like this. Like I actually know Kai a little bit before, because like I got friends in New York. Like so me seeing Kai in a room like this, because it's like he like, bro, like I listened to you growing up. So now me and him was like trying on clothes and stuff and all that. I'm like, damn, like
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah. I be thinking about stuff like that.
Yeah, life is like really interesting that way. Back to the project, did you always know that you wanted to make Eternal Atake a sequel?
Yes. And the reason why is because Eternal Atake was so special to me, because like the first Eternal Atake was like, it's perfect. And I didn't have, you know, the team I have today. And everything got leaked and everything, and everyone had it already, and it was just like the songs not the artistry I was trying to like be on. I'm like, oh, I don't give a like trying to push out a narrative that I really didn't care, and that wasn't the case, because like that was like some good stuff,
really good stuff.
Got it, and I was like, and if I knew what I knew back then, like if I knew what I knew now, I would just put the whole Leak album out anyway,
right?
Instead of like canceling it and then like I need to make a whole new album. I should just put that whole album out and just worked my album. But like me being in my, stuck in my ways, like nah, I can do it all over again, and I actually did do good all over again. Yeah. But I knew it was gonna be a sequel just from that point on, and then when I dropped finally dropped it, it fell into like the corona.
Like right as COVID.
So I also knew like I'm gonna have to like I know myself, especially back then. By the time the world opened back up, like of course the ones like that I like a lot, I'm gonna put them in my show. But I really didn't get to perform the whole album, you know what I mean? So I always knew like in my head I was gonna come back and have to do Eternal Atake 2.
And so why does now feel like the right time to release that sequel?
Well, right now, this is actually one of the fastest back-to-back drops.
Between Pink Tape and Eternal Atake 2.
That I ever did.
Right.
Which people should notice that I feel like I'm like the shit again.
Right.
And I never not felt like I wasn't the shit, but I just got that like, I got like a little second win. I don't know what it is. Like,
where did it come from, you think?
I think I just switched out my closet like not too long ago. Seriously.
Dress better, feel better.
Yeah, and it's like it just made me a different person. I probably was just dressing trash for a while.
I don't think you've ever dressed trash though.
Sometimes. That's it comes with the territory.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sometimes. Hell yeah.
Everybody has an off day.
What?
True.
Sometimes, because sometimes like, I'll wear an outfit for a different reason than what like your eyes really like to see the outfit.
Yeah.
Like I got a whole different vision in my head. Like
right.
Me, I'm like, like we been, I'm like really into movies and stuff, and I'm like, yo, I gotta be on my Prince or my Fifth Element type stuff. Okay. And it might throw you off because like this is like what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I want to be Ruby Rose, like you know what I'm saying, on Fifth Elements, like
type.
And if you knew that, see, if I would have came outside and was like, I'm Chris Tucker off Fifth Element. That's what I'm doing for Coachella.
Yeah, I was literally about to.
If you knew that, then you'll be like, oh,
I see
that's why he had the mic on his mouth like that.
Yeah.
That's why he jumped off stage and did the splits. That's why the girls was up there dancing like that. Yeah. That's why he had on a futuristic Rick Owens half vest with the shoulder pads.
Yeah. It would make more sense.
Now it makes sense. Right now it's like, oh, okay.
Like now we're gonna look at that and look at
right. So like it's like it never made sense. Like that's an outfit that like would probably be one of Uzi's worst outfits to a lot of people. But I guarantee that outfit is on hundreds of mood boards.
For sure. So what is the Lil Uzi Vert secret to self-confidence then? How do you do that without people knowing where the inspiration came from and still do it confidently?
To be honest, everybody be like always talking like they like this visionary. I just be doing anything. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Right. But it doesn't scare you to not do it again if it don't work, if it do work.
No, it don't scare me because we all living at the same time.
Sure.
You think y'all gonna tell me that I look crazy? I'm gonna find something on everybody in here if they say I look crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all, each one of y'all, about yourself.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
It's being comfortable in your own skin. But speaking of crazy, these white women behind us with the evil look in their face.
Ain't all white. That's a black girl right there with
the one in the middle with the key on her chest. There's a lot of them. That's not the point.
Asian.
That's not the point. That's not the point. Anyway.
There's a black girl, Asian girl, and a white girl right there.
I'm focused on the one in the middle. Anyway, can you tell me about this cover art? Can you explain a little bit about it? What was the inspiration here?
I basically got kidnapped. On Eternal Atake 1, I thought it was a journey. If you watch the first, I thought it was like a message coming to me. I'm like, what the, I'm not supposed to be here. Like, I'm basically better than everybody.
Right.
But what comes to find out is they kidnapped me because they love my music.
Right.
So when they kidnap me, the reason you see them like this is because they're literally watching me like a show.
Oh, like Truman Show almost.
Yes. And I wake up every day and I'm brushing my teeth live and I'm running on a hamster wheel.
Yeah.
I'm working out in front of all of these people and I never realize it because they got a force field around me. And I can't see none of them behind this force field. I'm just living my life. I'm thinking that these are my girls.
Right.
Like, this is my life. These are my friends.
Right.
And that girl in the middle is the girl that messed up everything for them.
Oh, she's the only one not smiling.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, she's crying, and that's why she has the key on her chest.
She knows it's not right that I'm not supposed to be there.
And she's the one that's gonna break you out.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's all like, hold on, that's hard. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, that's hard.
Like, I ain't even finish it. Like, I ain't even, you know.
You feel me?
Yeah, you
it's because
feel
I had
me?
the Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
Like, my brain is activated right now. Oh, wow. That's actually super dope. So looking back for a second, what do you think is the biggest difference between the Lil Uzi Vert of today and the C-Lab Vertical that started out?
Oh, man. Lil Uzi Vert today definitely wouldn't have believed C-Lab Vertical would have turned into this. But C-Lab Vertical would have definitely believed that he would have turned into Lil Uzi Vert.
Really?
Yeah.
So you had that vision at
Back then, I thought I was bigger than this.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you something.
Tell me.
Nowadays, because I know this is my life, I'm way more nervous than what I used to be.
Because you didn't have all those...
I ain't never do it like this. I could just drop music and then just leave.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So it's like an added pressure that you're conscious of.
It's different now.
Right.
Yeah, I like it though.
I was going to say, I feel like you've gotten accustomed to it.
I like it.
What is your relationship with fame like?
Fame is like air. Like, it's just
There.
It's just there. Like, it's not people, you know, I always wanted to be that person. Like, no, fuck fame, ooh. No, fame is great. But it's also even better to have your peace. That's amazing.
Right.
If you can figure out both of those, then you need to call my phone.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, like, fame is cool. Fame is, like, really good. Like, fame could change your life overnight. You know, fame could give you, you know, an outlet that it's a lot of people I know that literally artists that if it wasn't for fame, they might not be here today.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So, to some people, fame is like, you know, weird. Some people, fame is amazing. To me, it's like air.
It's just there.
It's no different than Pop-Tarts. Maybe one day,
You like it.
next day it tastes nasty.
Next day it's lukewarm.
Yeah. Next day it's frozen, it's perfect.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just fame. It's cool.
You're more focused on the music.
Yeah, I like music.
Right.
That's what I like.
Where do you find joy in the music making process these days?
The reactions.
Ooh. What are the best reactions to get?
I like 50-50. I like when I don't like when everyone says it's good.
Why?
I feel like it's gonna die out fast. If it's good from the jump,
Then people get over it
if
quickly.
it's good from the jump, I promise you it's annoying.
Why though?
Cause it took no effort for your brain to calculate that thing was like that song right there was amazing. Like, if you can just know it from the jump, like to be honest, as a listener, right? Think about it. As a fan, you definitely know your taste of music.
For sure.
But it's obviously something that, and it's not all fans, because there's fans that's very talented. But there's some fans that don't care about that. They care about enjoying the music and not making it. But let's just say you're a fan that don't make music. So you telling me that your brain calculated that this song is that amazing in that 2.2 seconds. I'm not saying that you're wrong because, you know, everybody hit the lottery.
Right.
But I like those times when it's 50-50, when your fan base get to fight the world. And they actually conquer. And it's like some 300 shit is only a couple of your fan base.
Some gladiators.
Fighting this whole world. And they make sure that, you know, your record make it to the top. That's what I like. I like that 50-50 feeling. I don't like feeling like things been given to me because nothing's ever been given to me my whole career.
Real. So that's kind of the reaction you're hoping for with this.
Yeah.
Nice. And then so on the flip of that, where do you find the challenge in it after doing it for so long now in the music making process?
The challenge? It's really not a challenge. It's not a challenge. It's like second nature. It's like life. Like music is my life. So I have like a $65 million penthouse.
Wow.
I know. I always wanted to say that.
I couldn't just play that cool.
I always wanted to say that.
Real.
But it's like I don't even be sleeping there.
Oh wow. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
why? Because you travel so much?
Nah, I be working. Like, don't get me wrong. I go home. I gotta go home.
Yeah.
Like, gotta go home, see my baby.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, you know that. Like, but I be working so much.
So that's kind of.
And then, like, my girl be working too.
Yeah.
So like, my house be just an empty house.
Damn, I don't got no pets. I saw you got a pig.
Yeah, but my pets be with me.
True.
No, I don't leave them at the house.
Yes, I'm glad you don't.
No, it be with me. No way.
You teased a track, Chill Ebro. Why that name?
That's not on my album.
I was just
talking to him.
You was just.
Yeah, I didn't really think that Ebro's a good guy.
For sure.
That's my man's.
Right, legend.
Yeah, legend. Like, it's like you know, I got a different respect for people that's in hip hop and anybody that's my elder.
Right.
So he has the right and definitely entitled to his opinion because he's definitely a staple in music no matter what. If he wasn't a staple in music, he wouldn't be here to be able to voice his opinion. And I'm pretty sure, like, just as many people don't think that, you know, what he said was, like, accurate.
Right.
It's probably many people that actually could stand with what he said and be like, well, Ebro is right about this, right about that. Maybe he couldn't digest, because maybe, like, what he's looking at, when I said, like, rock star, you know, maybe he's looking at, like, you know, the biggest, the arenas and all that.
Right.
I don't know if he know that. I used to look up to Gigi Holland.
Yeah.
When I was younger, and I don't know, like, yeah, we do there. Marilyn Manson definitely did take it there.
Yeah.
But the people, when I say rock star, like, see, he looking at the fireworks.
Right.
He looking at all that stuff.
Not the lifestyle, not the intangibles.
And I understand that, and I wasn't, especially me being younger, I wasn't able to explain exactly what I meant, you know?
Do you feel like a vindication now that you built this successful career despite, you know, what that conversation was at the beginning?
Because when I was building my career, I never thought about that. Or I never thought about, like it wasn't even like it's nothing like that, because, like, bro, me and him had, bro, it's so crazy, bro. One day, I was like, my career was like going up, and it was like lit. I was like, I was so fresh. Like, I had I remember this day, like, I was so excited. I get on the elevator, and when I get on the elevator, I'm like smiling, and I look up, and Ebro was just in the elevator. And I think it was his birthday.
Oh, dad, what are the odds of that?
Yeah, it was something. And it wasn't like nothing like that. It was just like, I'm not even that type of person. I'm like Lil Uzi. Like, I'm just like, I'm like, what's up? And he's like, yo, what's up, man? He's like, man, basically like saying like,
good job.
Yes. And he maybe doubled back. Maybe he didn't have nothing to talk about. But if he did have something to talk about, maybe he doubled back for me just to get back on my shit. Maybe he wanted me to, like, really pop back out. And Yeah, so it's not a song on my album called Chill, Ebro.
That was just a little...
That was me telling him just to chill because me and you, we definitely sit in the same Super Bowl suite.
So, like, no reason to type.
Yes, like, we definitely, like, we do the same things.
Right.
So, like, just chill, Ebro.
Well, I think he got the message now. You know what I mean?
Chill, Ebro.
So, obviously, we're here at the eve of Eternal Atake 2. But another project that everyone's been looking forward to is Love is Rage 3.
Yeah.
Is that, after you release that, do you still plan on quitting music?
It's crazy because, like, I was very, very misinformed about what quitting music is.
How so?
Because, like, if I'm over here really, like, letting you know that my life is like, you know,
music?
this thing, it's like, why would I, like, sell myself short?
Right.
A blessing or whatever it is, or whatever I can call it, I don't know. Like a promise, anything. Like, I'm just gonna just let life keep lifing.
Yeah.
You know?
I always interpreted that as, like, you saying you weren't quitting making music, but just kind of the life as a active rapper, you know, like having to do all of the things that rappers need to do to...
I never did that.
That is true, though. Yeah. You kind of always did it your own way.
Yeah.
So you don't think... So that being said, though, you wouldn't say then that you would be quitting, quote-unquote, after Love is Rage 3.
I think that's why people don't like people. Because they think too much. And when you think, it's premeditated. And when you premeditate, that means that it's a motive. So I just don't think too much no more. And that's why I probably, like a lot of people, you know, because it's times when I caught myself, like, nowadays, like, I'll be talking to someone and they'll think I'm being sarcastic. And I'll be serious.
Right.
And then it'll be like, damn. Like,
you thinking too much.
Yeah, and like, that's what I'm saying. So, like, instead of me trying to I'm just living.
What made you get to that point in the first place, though? Like, what led you to get to that point where you thought you were?
I wear all white every day.
Okay.
So if you try wearing all white, it's gonna get dirty. You gotta just flow.
I gotta. Let me.
That was a good one.
Yeah, let me
Uzi.
cook. Let me.
Yeah, I felt that.
Like,
Good one, Uzi.
okay, I gotta let that one marinate just for a second. Well, at least we know then that Love is Rage 3 is gonna come eventually.
Yes.
But we're gonna worry about Eternal Atake 2 for right now, which I'm excited about. Was there anybody on this project that you got to work with that you haven't got to work with yet that you were excited to?
I got, like, Big Time Rush on, like, one of my songs. Like,
What? How y'all connect with each other?
I just asked.
What?
Yeah, that's my only feature. I just asked.
You and Big Time Rush.
Yeah, that's my people.
Wow. What kind of track is it? Like, how did...
They just basically, like, as soon as the song, like, you know, come in, it's just straight up just loud echoes and them just talking and shit and just really Big Time Rush, like, crazy.
Did y'all come to the studio together for that, or did they send you something?
I had to call. I was scared to call. That's Big Time Rush.
That is Big Time. For those who know, Big Time Rush is like they're legit.
They legit.
Who's your favorite? If you have a favorite, who you think, you know?
Carlos.
Carlos? Okay, most would say Logan, but, you know, I think salute to Carlos. That's real. That's real. What's that song called?
Well, don't rush.
It's called Rush?
Yeah, it's called Rush.
That's fire. That's fire. You could have done that. You talked about earlier, you got that $65 million penthouse. Crazy. With, you know, you still got to go back to see your lady every now and then. How do you and JT inspire each other?
She really inspires me a lot. The way that JT inspired me is, like, she give me the room to have, like, you know, the freedom of, like, my creative space. And she never, like, really judges me on anything that I do. So everything that I do, she's always so, like, you know, she's for it. And
right.
She's very supportive, and, like, really times in my life, especially, like, times around now, she's, like, the only person in my life that really, like, you know, really supports me and like make sure that like, you know, I'm mentally okay and make sure that, you know, and that's the things that people don't see, and I really appreciate it.
Right.
Yeah.
Have y'all gotten to like make any music together yet?
That's how I started talking to her. I sent her a song. That's kind of like I did a lot, but like yeah, like we I want to sit down and really work with her, and I want to really pick her brain because she's really good at as an artist, and to me, for real, it's pockets that she know how to do that I don't know how to do, like on some rapping shit. And I want to really like, you know, sit down, and she just does it naturally. I just want to sit down and just like
learn from her.
We talk about it and we talk about this in the house, but I'm talking about actually like make a whole project. Like we go to the studio together. It's my girl, but like
right, of course,
like really lock in and like I don't worry about myself, and I actually like just it's all about her in there. Like,
right.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Well, we've talked about a lot. I have one last question for you.
Yeah.
You said your ultimate goal in life is honesty, which I thought was really dope. What did you mean by that? Did you mean honesty with yourself, honesty with others? What did you mean when you said that?
You probably lied like 15 times already today.
Today?
Yeah, you don't even notice it.
Maybe.
So, like,
I'm working on it though.
My main goal is a forever goal. Like I will never reach that.
Like no lies told at all.
Not like so. I always tell myself that, like so I can get better. Like it's impossible to be completely honest, unless you practice like a religion somewhere else or something. But like, it's like I just tell myself that every day so I won't fuck up and I won't do nothing weird. A lot of people need to tell themselves that every day. They need to practice honesty because they don't be honest with themselves. And if you're not honest with yourself, then your team can't be honest with you. And if your team can't be honest with you, it's gonna get bad.
Right.
They gotta be honest with you.
When did you learn that, or where did you learn?
Like yesterday. I should have been through that.
Right.
But yeah, just being honest, you know. These are things I think, and then I'll say something else, and I'm just, it don't matter.
Yeah. Uzi, that's my last question for you. Thank you so much for shopping it out with me, eating pink Pop-Tarts, strawberry milkshake Pop-Tarts, and teaching me a little bit about honesty, man. That was dope.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, dog.
I appreciate you.
For sure.